Yeah, I can see it.
Beautiful. You can see the waterfall? Okay. Are you inside the water or what are you doing?
It's I can see it. I can walk towards it if I want to. Should I go into it?
I want you to go into these waters. This water is sacred, healing waters. See yourself going into this water and tell me how it feels around your body.
I feel like I'm standing underneath the waterfall and it's like pushing like water on me, like, but it feels healing. It feels
Beautiful. I want you to imagine yourself taking your hands in the shape of a cup and grabbing some water and drinking it. This water is magical. It is healing. And tell me if you can taste it.
yes,
What does it taste like to you?
like like the cleanest water I've ever tasted in my life. Like a little bit salty, but good.
Okay, beautiful. Well, you're doing great. I want you to see yourself now stepping out of this water, and we're going to give thanks to the waters, the sacred waters, the beach and the waterfall. And we're going to continue on down this path because we're in a bit of a hurry. So we're going to see yourself skipping down this path till you get to a big open field of beautiful flowers. And when you do, you're going to see them swaying with the wind back and forth, almost like a beautiful dance. And when you see this, you're going to hear the flowers sing to you. And if you can't hear them, just see yourself tapping your earlobe a couple times. And as you do, the volume will get louder and louder. And tell me if you're able to see this or do this or hear it.
I see it.
What kind of flowers do you see?
There's something that, I have to be honest. There's something like when I was at the beach, I felt like I imagined being there with Nikki. When I saw the flowers, I imagined being there with Nikki. When I was at the waterfall, I saw Nikki at the waterfall. Maybe this is the problem. Like, like it's like
You saw her there with you?
everywhere I go, it seems like. And
What
like
is she doing when she's there with you?
she's like, you gotta let me go. You have to heal. And she's like, you need to heal because you have a mission. But she's, so it seems like she's telling me that, but it's like, I'm saying like, I didn't want you to go. Like, everything was fine. Like we were like meant to be, but like, I realize it's over, but it just destroyed me.
Yes. Okay. All right. Are you able to hear the flowers there at all?
Yes.
What kind of music do you hear?
Jazz.
Really? Okay, beautiful. All right. I want you to see yourself giving thanks for this beautiful experience and continue on down your path. As you walk down your path, the sun is going to go down and the moon will come up. Everything is going to glow all around you. You're going to walk towards a campfire. It's waiting for you. See yourself walk up to this fire and tell me if you can see it. Remember, it is sacred source love. It cannot hurt you. It is magical and it is healing. So let me know when you can see this fire and tell me what color you see.
I see like orangish flames.
Okay. Beautiful.
It looks like a campfire at the beach.
Beautiful. Now we're going to do this really quick. I want you to see yourself reaching in this fire, pulling out a flame. This fire cannot hurt you at all. It is just magical. And when you see this fire in your hand, I want you to blow on it and tell me what happens and if you can see all this.
Yeah, I blew out on the fire and it turned into smoke.
It turned to smoke?
Yeah.
Oh no. Did you put your fire out?
I think I did.
Reach in again and grab another flame and see what happens.
It's kind of like just chilling on my hand.
Okay. This time I want you to blow slowly at it. And when you do, it's going to grow.
Oh, okay.
Can you see that?
It's like, yeah, I can see it. It's like growing in my hand.
Okay. Now put both hands together. And when you do, the flame is going to get even bigger. And then you're going to extend your arms out side to side, and your whole body is going to be in a big flame. You're going to be inside this ball of source love. And tell me if you can feel it. Now put your palms together, and when you do, that flame will go inside your palms and ignite your second heart. And tell me if you can feel that activate.
Yeah.
What does that feel like?
Feels like a second heart. It's weird. It's like it's interesting.
Well, we actually have two hearts. We have an energetic heart and we have a physical heart. So I
like
want people
body, like how we have an etheric body, right?
Yes. Beautiful. All right. So you are ready. So I want you to turn around and see your Merkaba. This is going to be your protection vehicle for your little journey. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now remember, everything and anything is possible with the frequency of wonder. So this is your opportunity. Would you like to go up by yourself, or do you want to, would you like to step into a spaceship and go up?
Whatever you think is easier. Whatever you think. I'll do whatever you think.
All right. Well, I would like for you to create your own spaceship. So I want you to imagine what your own little spaceship would look like. And I want you to see it come down and land in front of you. And tell me when you can see this and describe what you see.
I can see it. It's like a mix between like a fighter jet and like something that can like go out into space. So it's like, like, so, it reminds me of like one of those Star Wars, like type vehicles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I used to have the toys when I was a kid. Like, it reminds me of something like that.
Beautiful. Sense? Now, I want you to see yourself going inside and tell me, how does it open? How do you get inside?
There's a hatch.
Okay. Does stairs come out? Describe everything as you're stepping in.
It's weird. It's like I can jump in and like I can like power it up. It's like, I'm seeing all this. This is pretty amazing.
It's my favorite part. Beautiful. Now step inside and tell me, is it big or small inside?
It's like a cockpit. It's like room for one,
Okay. All right. So go ahead and inside can you see all the way out, like all around you, or is there just one window to look out?
I can see. It's like a glass hat, so I can see like around me and then on top. So you know what I mean? Like, so it's like
okay
on the sides and in front and then on top. It's all like glass, so you can, it's like it's like a glass hatch that like opens up, and then you can like climb inside, and then you can like power it up, and and it has like wings on the side, but it's like more like space looking. Like it looks like it's not like a UFO, but it's not like a fighter jet. It's like a mix, if that makes any sense.
Okay. Beautiful. So now I want you to connect with your spacecraft and tell me, is it a telepathic connection, or do you need to put something in on the panel?
It's kind of, I think it's both. Like I can just, I'm able to just fire it up somehow. I just press a button and it fires up. But then it seems like I can maybe give it telepathic commands too if I want to.
Okay, let's try something. Let's see if you can give it a command and see if there is somebody on, if there is a special healing place on Venus that we can go to so that we can access your higher self. Let's see, ask it to take you to Venus and see what it does.
Okay, I'll ask it, and it seems like it's firing up and taking off, and I can kind of just imagine myself going outside the Van Allen belt, whatever, and like into space, and I guess out towards Venus.
And let me know if you can see other planets around you as you're traveling, or do you just see like tunnels of light? What do you see?
Venus, like a reddish or blue. Okay, I don't know what color it is, but for some reason it looks fiery red to me.
Okay.
Whatever my ship is taking me to that.
Now look on your panel. You're going to have some type of a map system on your panel, which will tell you around you so you can see like if that's Venus or if it's something else. And tell me if you can read this.
It's not coming through clear. It's not.
All right. I want you to look around on your panel. There should be a little compartment. Open that compartment. You're going to have some glasses there or something that's going to help you see clearly. See if you can find a compartment.
Like a glove compartment?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. There's a thing. I opened it up and it looks like I pulled out a pair of glasses.
Okay, put them on and see if you can read your map. When you put these magic glasses on, you're going to be able to translate everything clearly.
So I see like it says like Venus, Mars, Lahamu. Is that real? Lahamu?
Lamu, Mars, that's a city. That's where the Nibiru people stopped at, the Anunnaki.
Yeah, and then I see like Nibiru, Jupiter, Uranus, Saturn.
Is Nibiru there? Is it close to us?
It's past Saturn. It looks like something really dark's going on at Saturn.
Really?
This is like not on the map, but like this is like I'm out in space, so like this is like what I can sense. Like,
yep, you're doing beautiful. Okay, so we're going to focus on Venus first because obviously we can get stuck out there. There's so much cool stuff. We can always save that for another time, but I want to get your healing done. So are you still traveling to Venus? Are you getting closer?
Yeah.
Let me know when you get there.
Okay. It seems like I'm going like into the planet and I'm like, you know, like it's like inner like zone now and I'm like going to land like and on the surface of it.
What do you see? Is there nature? What do you see? Is there light energy? What do you see?
It looks a little bit like Earth, but the part where I'm at is like a barren desert. It's like a desert type place. Like if that makes any sense.
Okay. Did you see any greenery or anything like that around you?
Yeah.
All right. I want you to find a place to land your ship. Find a place to land. And let me know when you do.
I'm landing.
Okay. And we're going to send a message to the Venetians. And if there is somebody there that can come talk to us and come help, because I'm going to call in your higher self as well. But I figured, this is a special place. Why not go here to get some healing? So if there's anybody there that is going to come to greet you to help assist with your healing, let them make themselves known. And you're going to see them start to come towards your ship. Maybe they'll arrive in something. I'm not sure how they'll come to you, but
it's Thor.
Is it?
Yeah, and it's my head's tingling, so something's like resonating with me.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Take a deep breath and relax. You're doing really good. Beautiful. So I want you to see yourself stepping out of this vehicle and you're going to meet Thor. Let me know when you can physically see him.
Yeah, he looks like a human.
Describe what is he wearing?
He's wearing some kind of like space suit, but it's not like a typical like extraterrestrial space suit. It's hard to explain. Like, it looks like he's like definitely a commander. But it looks like he's aged. So like, like for whatever pictures they had of him back in the 50s, like he's definitely like aged. Like, but he's standing there, just like happy that I'm there. Like he's like
all right. I'm going to take a moment and send him love and let me know if he receives it.
Yes.
What does he say? Well, can you tell him that it's a pleasure to connect with him? I've actually wanted to connect with him ever since I've heard that he came to Earth. Ask him if he's there to help assist us with your healing. Is this a good place to be for healing?
Yeah, he thinks it could be for me. Yeah.
All right. Ask him if there's a place that he can take you. Ask him to take you to a good place where we can access your higher self. That way you can have a beautiful experience while you're doing this.
Okay. He's taking me to, okay, so we're like on like a desert, but he's like pointing me to an area where there's like another like waterfall type area. He says it's healing water. Does that make sense?
Yeah, just like the waterfall that I took you to. Is it different?
Yeah, it's like the water's different. It's like a different color blue. It's like like it's like a dark blue, but it's not like ocean blue. It's like a off colored blue, if that makes any sense.
Like an indigo?
Yeah, almost, yeah, like that, yeah.
Okay. Can you tell him that you are having some issues with your 3D physical body, and if he can tell you what he picks up, maybe he knows a little something. Let's see. Maybe he can tell you a remedy. Do you need to drink some of this water? What can he tell you?
He thinks he knows why I'm there. He thinks that it's heartache, but he says it can be a lot of stress as well. If that makes sense.
Uh-huh. Can you ask him if he is perhaps one of your guides?
Be one of my guys. He says he is. He thinks he is. Yeah.
He feels connected to you?
I'm getting that he is. Like he's not very talkative. He's more like hand gestures and like this is like a little. It's a little. He's really cool though. I mean, I'm picking up like maybe it's telepathic. Maybe I just realized that maybe it's telepathic. I'm looking at it like differently. Maybe I need to try to speak to him telepathically. This is so interesting.
Yes. Can is he gonna have you drink any of this healing water, or do you just go in it? What does he want you to do with this water?
He says he wants me to go in it and try to think of my best. He says to think of the way I was when I was at my best point. He says like so. He says think about a time when I was at my best point. Go into the water, envelop it, and think of when you were at your best point and try to reset yourself back to that point. If that makes any sense. That sounds like it makes sense.
Let's do it. Let's try. Let's go through it and tell me, how does that feel for you? Take it all in. How many people can say they went to Venus for healing?
Not many. Yeah,
Tell me if you
I feel like that
what
did like I don't know if I'm completely healed, but it felt like it did something definitely. Like it did something. Like I did what he said. I went under the waterfall. Like I I thought of a time when I felt good, and I I kind of tried to reset myself.
beautiful, beautiful. Okay. So I would like for you to hang out with him and let him show you around. And while you're doing that, is this a good time I can talk to your higher self while you're doing that?
Sure.
Okay. So you go ahead and go hang out with Val Thor, and I'm going to call in the higher self of Robert. The higher self of Robert, I'd like to speak to you now, please.
Okay.
Sorry, I'd like to speak to the higher self of Rob. Can I have a connection with the higher self of Rob?
Yes. This is
Hi, higher self. Is there a name that you go by I can call you?
Just Rob's higher
What
self
was
is probably good.
beautiful? Is this okay to have him hang out with Val, Thor, and Venus while I get you to do a body scan for him?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right, beautiful. Rob has been having some issues, and I think we pinned it down to after he had his heartbreak is from his twin flame, Nikki, and even in his healing, he sees her all the time. Can you please scan his body from head to toe, check his heart chakra, and tell me if this caused any damage to him and if there was an entity attachment with this?
There's entity attachments where there's definitely entity attachments where he's having the pain. It seems like there could be like a cord or a steel or something there, I would say more like an entity attachment for sure.
Do you see it in the heart chakra?
See it no, more in his neck area and in his stomach area. Like it's like an entity like sucking off his energy. Like so that's what would be causing the pain. So it might be somewhere like in the meridians or or the yeah. So one would be like the throat chakra and then maybe the root chakra.
Okay, beautiful. So I'm going to put sacred geometry cubes, Metatron's cube around his throat chakra now, encasing any entities that are there. And I'm also going to place one around his abdomen. Sorry, I can't say that right. Around his solar plexus, his sacral, and his root chakra. Let's put some big boxes over there, encasing any entities that may be there so that they do not move throughout his body. So I'd like to just place those cubes there for now. And if you can begin his body scan, can you please start from his crown chakra and scan it really good? And let me know if you see anything in the crown or third eye, please.
Nothing there. He's good there. That's where there's where it looks good for him. It's where it's more optimistic, where he's like awakening.
Okay, the crown looks good and the third eye is good. They're nice and bright, nothing there.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and send some love light down to his crown and his third eye, just making sure that it's still beaming and glowing. Can I send that now?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Let's check out his throat chakra. What do we have there?
It's an entity, but it seems like there might be something more going on there. Like it's something that's causing him pain. It's hard to identify.
All right. All right. I'd like to also call in Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, brother, Archangel Michael, I would like for your assistance, please. Can I speak with you?
Yes.
Beautiful. Is this Archangel Michael?
Yes.
Beautiful. I love, honor, and respect you. Can you please scan Rob's throat chakra and tell me what do you see there?
It's definitely a bad entity attachment.
Does it have a consciousness?
Yes.
All right. That entity there in the throat chakra, please. I'd like to connect with you now. I'd like to speak to you. I'd like to speak to you now in the throat chakra. Hello.
Yes.
Hi. Who am I speaking with?
I'm like a reptilian archon. You would know me by.
Okay. I love, honor, and respect you. How are you mixed with Archon and Reptilian?
Well, I'm more like I would say like a snake being, like what you would know me by,
Okay.
So you could say, I mean, you could look at me as like an archon or a reptilian.
Are they different?
Yeah, well, yeah, but they're both like serpent-like. Archons serpent-like. Reptilians are more lizard-like. So in that class of beings.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know Archons were like snakes or really. Okay. So do you have a name that you go by?
No, just I mean.
Okay. How is it that you connected with Rob?
I latched onto his energy.
And what made you do that? What happened to him that caused you to do that?
He has holes in his aura that are easy to latch onto
How did he get these holes?
from extreme heartbreak, like devastation.
Okay. All right. And so have you ever lived a life?
No, I've never lived a life in a human body.
Okay. Are you attached to more people than just Rob?
Yes.
How many other people?
We were all over the world.
Okay. So let's see. Are you there alone?
No, no. Why I mean, there's an attachment also on his stomach type area.
Are you connected to that as well?
Yes.
How far down through his body do you go?
That's it. Just two attachments.
Okay. Well, thank you for speaking with me. Hang on. So what do you cause him? Can you tell me everything that you cause him?
Pain, grief, depression, anger, sadness.
Uh-huh. And what does this do for you when he experiences this?
We get energy off it. It's what you would call loosh.
Oh, okay. Are you able to experience like emotions like happiness and fear, things like that?
Not really. We feed off of more like energy. Like we're more like energy vampires, I guess you would say.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate you speaking to me. Hang on one second. Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael, brother. Can I speak to you now, please?
Yes.
We found something. Are we going to Phoenix fire this?
Yes. We'll get rid of this.
All right. Can you help me do this as well, Archangel Michael?
Yes.
All right. I'd like to send Phoenix fire now to the lymph nodes, to that throat chakra where that Archon reptilian snake is, and to the stomach, gathering his whole being, all of that serpent, every bit of him, and pull it out. Phoenix fire it. Let's turn it to ashes, dissolve it, and let me know when it's completely gone.
It's gone.
Beautiful. Can we please send in golden and white light down into that throat chakra, down into the stomach, everywhere that entity was?
Yes.
Sending that now, sending that now, sending that now, removing anything that he had there. Can we replace these emotions with something positive for him?
Yes.
What can we put there? What does he need there?
Joy.
Joy? Can we give him an abundance of feeling of joy, just super joy?
Yeah. Yes. He needs to have more abundance in his life. He needs to figure out he's on his right mission. He needs to. I think he's going to find his way. He's just he seems to be a stubborn person.
Can you put some positive people in his life that can help him, guide him? Does he have any soul family around him that's supposed to be activating him that probably haven't quite yet?
I think you're a positive influence, he doesn't have that many. I mean, he has a couple of friends, but he was betrayed by a friend recently, so he doesn't like to talk about that.
Okay, can we just check out that connection between him and that person that betrayed him? Can we check those cords and see what color that is?
It's dark.
Can we send some light to that cord? Can we help that connection? Can we help that connection, please?
Yes.
Is it helping?
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay. Can we keep scanning his body? Can we keep scanning? Is there anything in his fingers and toes, his back? Let's scan him really good. Is there anything left in his body? There's got to be other things, right?
No, he's good. He's good.
That was just it?
It was the major things, but it was a major issue.
Okay. So how soon can he start to feel better?
He'd probably still feel better in about a week.
About a week. What can he do to help that? Can you give him a,
maybe get checked out by someone, like in case the entity left any physical like any, we'll try to clear it all out though, but which, you know, he should,
so he has a doctor's appointment on Friday. He should still keep that and get looked at.
just in case.
Okay, beautiful. Can you continue his healing also as he sleeps day after day?
Yes. And then
Beautiful.
by the time he goes to the doctor's on Friday, he won't need to go, or this will be completely gone, because remember that the energy affects the physical. So once we clear up his energetic problems, the physical ailments should go away.
All right, beautiful. And what about his connection with Nikki? What does that cord look like?
It's dark.
Can we send light to that cord as well, please?
Yeah. That's where he was hurt the most.
Yes, let's send some light up through their cords and tell me, how does that connection look?
It looks good now.
Okay. Beautiful. Does he have any other cords that are connected to him that are draining him?
No.
Okay. Beautiful. Any other messages you have for him at this time? He doesn't have any questions, but I know that he wanted to know what was going on with him. Wait, there was something I wrote. Anything else you have to say to him before I?
He's good. He said just he needs to stay on his mission.
Uh-huh. Now I'm trying to help him with ideas, but obviously I'm dealing with my own battles over here as well, you know. Are we in to do big things together?
Yes. Sure.
I feel like with us two, we could do something big, right?
I definitely see that in the future.
Beautiful. He was told by somebody to chant a tune. Is that good for him?
Yes, it's an Egyptian chant.
Okay, beautiful. Let's see. Any other thing that you want him to know about any past lives that could be affecting him right now? Anything?
No, he's good. The main thing was with Nikki, you know.
Okay. And in time that will heal?
Yes.
Okay. Well, higher self, do you have anything else to say to me before you go?
No, that's it.
Nothing at all?
Well, thank you. Thank you. And welcome. Thank you.
I like to have fun with the higher selves, because I don't know how often you guys get to be entertained by us, but I appreciate you.
We miss having a body. We miss having a human form. So, you know, this work isn't easy.
Yeah. So is it fun when you get to talk through somebody and actually get to tap back in and experience it?
Yes, for sure. We experience all the humans' emotions. Like we
Yeah, we're a hot mess, aren't we?
Yes, for sure.
All right, higher self. Well, I appreciate you giving him some healing. I'm going to let you go at this time. And at this time, I'm going to call back Robert and find out where he's at, hanging out with Val Thor. Is that okay?
Yes.
All right, beautiful. So thank you, higher self. I love, honor, and respect you. May you continue on your journey wherever you were. And Rob, I'd like to find out, are you still hanging out in Venus?
Yeah, Yeah, this is amazing. Like it's weird. Like I could hear everything that was going on with my higher self. Like I really think you were really talking to my higher self. But like I was like in two different places. Like I feel like I was like with Val Thor, but then I was like with my higher self too, if that makes any sense. Like I know that sounds confusing, but that's what I feel. Like it's like that. It's amazing. This is amazing. And I feel better already. And I feel a little better, you know, like I feel like, you know, like
Yes. You had a snake, reptilian Archon snake on your neck, and it was feeding your neck off of your neck and your stomach. So we got rid of it. It spoke to us. It was very polite. So Yes, that was my way of giving you a break so you didn't have to deal with all of that. What is your experience like on Venus? Did you get to go and see anything or meet other people?
It looks like there's like these like immaculate cities around me. Like they're like crystalline, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
That's what they look like to me, you know. Like I'd like to. I hope we get to come here someday. Like humanity, like that would be nice.
Right. Is there anything he'd like to tell you? I heard that we come to Earth through Venus. Can he confirm that?
Yeah, the Venusians are humans. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're a humanoid form. They're like the Earthlings, but they're like their own thing. You know what I mean? Like we might have came from like multiple. From what he's saying, we might have come from multiple different species of extraterrestrial. So we might have like Anunnaki and Pleiadian and reptilian and Venusian and like it's all like one form of humanoid. This is what I'm picking up. I don't know.
You're doing great. Can you ask about Thor? What does he think about Nibiru coming back and the Anunnaki?
He still says he said that's going to be a while. Still, he thinks it could take a while, but he said they could happen. You know, like but he doesn't. He's not sure of it. Like he says
Ask.
Back, but Enki works with like some team here in the universe, like but he's not a part of that. Valthor is not a part of that Enki team.
Yeah. Is he what about the Raw Collective? Does Valthor know anything about the Raw Collective?
No. Or not the God Ra?
The Raw Collective, it's supposed to be like like ISIS and them.
He's not telling me anything about that, but I mean like he's
okay. That's okay. What about the Galactic Federation? Is he part of that?
Yeah, he's a part of the Galactic Federation. Like but yeah, it's he's kind of like giving me an idea of like what it's like in my head. Like all I see is like these like weird like humanoid extraterrestrial type people like in ships, and they're all over our galaxy. They're everywhere.
Can you ask him if there's some Galactic Federation that are helping the Greys?
No, he's telling me the Greys are rogue with the reptilians, so they're doing their own thing. But then he says there has been like this thing on Earth, like the which is what we know as Project Ibis, where people have hijacked certain groups and like they're using them against us. You know, if that makes any sense.
Oh, wow. Ask him, did he think his mission was successful when he came to visit Earth?
It could have been better, he said, but he got through to Eisenhower. Him and Eisenhower got along really well, he's saying, but he couldn't get through to like MJ-12 and like, the humans wanted to like abuse the technology, and so it didn't go the way he planned.
Can you ask him if how does he feel about Eisenhower being blamed for the abductions and stuff?
Yeah, he feels that that's completely wrong. Like he feels like that Eisenhower was in that there was nothing he could do, because the president only has so much power. It's up to other people in the government to like make decisions, and they went rogue and made decisions behind his back.
Oh. Does Valthor plan to come back and visit us again?
Yes, he would like to. He's telling me that like disclosure is going to be soon. He said that like pretty soon it's going to be open up to the whole. We're going to see a lot more than we're used to.
Can you ask him if when he comes to Earth, if he can visit you?
Yeah, he said he'll try, but he'd like to. He'd like to, because he feels
beautiful. Ask him, how does he feel about the work that you're doing?
He says we're both doing. He says you and I are doing really important work. He says we have to make sure we continue that. He said that you were the one to connect me to him today. So he said, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have known about him, or he wouldn't have known about you know what I mean? He wouldn't have known. We wouldn't have
Yeah.
known each other in our connection. So you were the missing piece to that. So you did all this. Like this is like your work. This is like you should be like really proud that like you were able to. This is amazing.
What made me want to do this? Is this all divinely guided?
You're a good friend to Rob. You and him are like really good friends. You guys may have like a past life where you worked together in the past or something. Like so
Yes.
you may have even been like brother and sister in a past life or something like that.
I feel that. I can see that definitely. Well, Val Thor, I think that you're pretty amazing, and I appreciate everything that you're doing for Rob. I really want this to be an amazing experience for him, and I want him just to know how much I appreciate everything he does. So this is why I wanted to bring him to Venus. Is there any last things you'd like to give him? Any advice? Anything you'd like to share that you didn't get to share before, perhaps?
He knows what he needs to do. He needs to continue on his mission. He's really good. I just want to thank you both for doing this, and it was fun to be a part of this healing today.
Beautiful. So at this time, I guess we'll have to say goodbye for now.
And goodbye, and thank you so much. This was amazing.
Can he walk you back to your ship?
Yeah.
Let me know when you get back to your ship, and when you guys say your goodbyes, and let me know how everything goes as you're entering your ship.
This is amazing. This is really strange. I'm in my ship, and now I'm powering up, and I'm leaving Venus.
Let's try something. I want you to get in your ship, and I want you to try something. Go back. We're going to go back to Earth, but I want you to go around Earth a little bit. We're going to close this up with a quick trip back to Earth. See yourself going into the planet, and tell me, are you underwater? Like, what is this like? Can you describe for you, or if you decide to share this, I don't know. It's kind of amazing.
I'm above the Earth, but I'm like cruising, like, you know, like altitude, like, you know, like I can see like the pyramids. I can see like different pyramids, like the Romanian pyramids, the Egyptian pyramids, like, and I'm moving fast. I'm seeing everything. I'm in China. I can see the Great Wall. I can see like the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Like, it's just like I'm getting like visions of all these different places like around the world, if that makes any sense.
Beautiful. What about the Antarctica?
Oh, that's a good place. I didn't think about going there. There's something weird about that. Like, there's something as I'm flying around there, it seems like it's like blocked off. Like, it seems like there's something really evil going on there.
Yeah. Do you see people moving around or anything, craft going in and out or anything like that?
Yeah, for sure. But it's like it's not letting me access it. Like, it won't let me, like, you know.
Yeah. Well, we'll save that for another time. I just wanted to give you a little sneak peek. So I want you to see yourself flying by your house, Pittsburgh. You know, go fly around your house a little bit and see. Can you see your town?
Yeah.
Now, while you're up there, send love down. Let's send love down to your home area. Let's clear the air. Let's send love so that, you know, I know this state's got a lot of stuff going on, but can we send some beams of love down?
Yeah.
And tell me, what does that look like?
It's like rays of light going down onto the city.
Beautiful. Just imagine it flowing, and everyone that feels it will start to feel amazing, and it will spread. The trees, the grass, everything, the water, send love, let it just trickle over everything, okay? Now, if you want, you can land your spaceship on your house. Do you want to try that?
It's an apartment complex, so they might get mad. Yeah, I'll try.
Yeah, no one will see you. You know, you're invisible.
Yeah.
All right. So when you meditate, you can also imagine yourself going into your spaceship, and you know where it's at, so you can imagine yourself accessing it. Okay.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So this is your gift. So I want you to go ahead and see yourself there. Imagine yourself, just getting home. And I want you to just see yourself going into your house and going into your room like it's any other day. Take a deep breath in and out. You did wonderful today. And with love and gratitude, I thank the higher self, Archangel Michael, and Thor for all the healing that they did today. What do you think? You did so amazing. Did you went to Venus and you hung out with Thor?
I remember.
I can see the book now.
I do remember that, but it's that things are like a little cloudy. Like now that thing went away. Everything went away. That's so strange.
Yeah, it's been going in and out.
Oh wow. We got to look into that. That might be something like energetic with the healing or something. But I tell you what, I feel better. I feel a little bit better. Like I definitely do. Like I don't have any pain.
They said that you had holes in your aura, but I don't know if they repaired that. I forgot to mention that. You had 2 black cords that were draining you, your friend. We sent love to that, healed that situation. And Nikki, and we sent love to that and we healed that situation. I think it was successful.
Yeah, I don't feel any pain. Like I wonder if that was energetic though. Like I wonder if it was like really energetic.
It was energetic, but they still your higher self still wants you to go get checked just to make sure nothing got left in the 3D. Because like I said, this is psychic surgery. This is all what we're doing on the etheric level. So if you wanted to work on the physical level, you make sure you watch your session every day if you could. Keep that flow process going for the next few days. I asked them to keep giving you healing. Keep asking for it just so that it manifests all the way through, because it's only one part of the step. So anyways, yeah, we talked to the reptilian. He's reptilian Archon. The Archons are more like serpents, they said, and the reptilian is more like lizard. So it was a hybrid, but it was Archon. So it means it never lived a life. So we didn't save it. We just sent it away. It was very polite. They're very polite. They talked to me, but then I was like, all right, hang on right there. Archangel Michael, kill it.
I gotta watch this over again. Okay. Yeah.